The first thing a man does every morning is to check if the wealthy woman beside him is still breathing. Gazing at the mist forming on the mirror, the man sighs helplessly and thinks to himself, how could she still be so alive at 80? It seems like I'll have to wait a few more years to inherit her estate. Sam leads a lifestyle that many men envy, living off the wealth of his girlfriend, and avoiding working for 30 years. The mansion he lives in is so large that he has to use a Segway to traverse it, and servants are always at his beck and call. When he's in the shower watching a video, someone turns the page for him, and he learns Tai Chi. When he's free and gets massage treatments, when he's tired. On this day, it's their wedding anniversary, but Sam hasn't given it any thought until his wealthy girlfriend gifts him an expensive watch, which delights him immensely, even though it's the same one she gave him last year. She eagerly waits for her gift, but Sam hasn't prepared anything, so he convinces her to go shopping for it together. She's thrilled and excitedly heads upstairs to get ready. Sam takes her to a car dealership, and selects a sports car in the same color as his girlfriend's, but she's already 80 years old and her knees can't bend enough to sit in the low-slung sports car. Sam flirts with her playfully, and she falls for it immediately when he throws a tantrum. She happily buys the sports car on the spot. Everything is exactly as Sam planned it. He is the undeserved king of the gigolo. When he was young, Sam's family was poor, and his father was a tanker driver named Old Iron. One day, due to fatigue driving, he accidentally crashed into their own house and the tanker exploded, causing his dad to lose his life. From that day forward, Sam established a clear goal in life. He must become the man behind a wealthy woman. For over a decade, he has been working towards this dream, frequenting various high-end clubs, and finally he met this woman. She has no children, no husband, and is lacking in any other redeeming qualities except for money. With his good looks, he is worthy of at least 8 of her, so Sam immediately launched his attack. Seeing that he had a muscular chest, he purposefully walked in front of wealthy women. Seeing their faces turn red, Sam remained unmoved. He didn't even consider ordinary wealthy women, until this top-class wealthy woman appeared. She was older, extremely wealthy, and had to take medicine due to poor health. This was like the dream lover in Sam's mind. He immediately jumped into the swimming pool, and swam straight to the wealthy woman's front, revealing his 8 pieces of chocolate abdominal muscles, successfully marrying himself into a wealthy family. In the blink of an eye, 25 years have passed. The wealthy woman is now 80 years old, and Sam has become a middle-aged man with grease on his face. His 8 chocolate abdominal muscles have now turned into one. One day, he returned to the mansion, and found a strange sports car parked at the door. The wealthy woman was lying on the sofa with an oxygen mask, as if she had just finished strenuous exercise. At this moment, a man emerged from the bathroom, younger and more handsome than him, and more skilled at flattering people. The wealthy woman had a new partner, and immediately announced her divorce with Sam because he had signed a prenuptial agreement, and couldn't get a penny now. After 25 years of youth being wasted, he was also cruelly kicked out of the villa. Sam wandered the streets with nowhere to go, and his only valuable balance bike was stolen. With no other choice, he remembered his long-lost sister. However, he had become too reliant on luxury living to adapt to his sister's humble abode. He criticized everything about it and complained constantly. His sister saw his lazy behavior, and gave him the task of taking care of her nephew. At the school gate of his nephew, he saw his next target, a wealthy woman who exuded a noble aura, who was told by his nephew as his classmate's grandmother, worth billions and recently widowed. A man jumped into the swimming pool, and the water turned a dung-colored. If someone didn't know, he might think he had been defecating in the water. Originally, he didn't want to work hard, and could only live off a woman, but with age, his chest muscles and abdominal muscles no longer exist, and his body hair has also become gray. In order to seduce a rich woman, he dyes himself with shoe polish and walks towards the swimming pool with a confident step. When Sam appeared on stage, his greasy fat body and shoe-polished chest hair attracted everyone's attention. He was extremely confident and puffed out his chest as he confidently jumped into the pool. The shoe polish immediately dissolved in the pool water, and turned it brown. Everyone thought he had pooped in the pool, and he crawled out of the pool dragging his tracks, his face covered in shoe polish. The wealthy woman was so scared that she couldn't help but scream. This time he not only failed to attract the wealthy woman, but was also thrown out by the security guard. He realized that all this was because he had aged, and lost his charm when he was young. So he started to work to earn money to go to beauty salons for skincare treatments, trimmed his eyebrows, plucked his ear hair, plucked his nose hair, had all kinds of masks applied to his face, laser whitened his teeth, and had all beauty salon procedures done. Then he put on a pink suit and finally managed to catch the wealthy woman's eye. Unexpectedly, this job was too competitive, and he encountered competitors. The two competed for the wealthy woman, and accidentally pulled off her prosthesis. The wealthy woman was enraged, and threw both of them out. Sam's sister was also disappointed with him for only being able to live off a woman, and directly kicked him out of the house. A few months later, Sam's sister received a big business opportunity, where a client came to her in person with a helicopter. She was extremely excited and grateful that the wealthy woman gave her the opportunity to cooperate with her. However, the wealthy woman said she didn't need to thank her because she should thank the person who recommended her instead. At this moment, Sam stepped off the helicopter. It turned out that he had found a new wealthy woman in these few months, and had stolen away the first girlfriend of the wealthy woman, who had stolen away Sam's first wife from him. He finally reached this day after all these years of testing, whether the wealthy woman still breathed, or not every day like before, but he didn't know how much inheritance he had inherited yet.